Hello everybody, welcome back to your Monday message. It's me, Elizabeth, and I have your card here ready to go. As always, before we get started, make sure you click the subscribe button and thumbs up this video if it's helpful for you. Like always, once again, we've lit our candle and our stones and did a little meditation and prayer and asked for protection. So I cut the deck and here is your card. Ooh, be gentle with yourself. I love this card. I remember pulling this card before a long time ago. Yeah, I love this card. It has like a little baby lamb on it, on the guy's shoulders. Angel shoulders. All right, what does it say? Archangel Michael is guiding you toward honoring your sensitivity, emotionally and physically. Aww, you've been pushing yourself too hard, while often berating yourself for imperfections, which are in your imagination. This card serves as a reminder that you're doing the best you can in the circumstances you're dealing with. So give yourself a break, slow down, and be good to yourself. Possible specific meanings: remove yourself from a harsh situation or relationship. Eat a more healthy diet. Avoid chemicals in your food and environment. Get more sleep. Switch to a gentler form of exercise. Speak lovingly about yourself and others. Quiet time is needed. Prayer. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me now that I deserve this compassion. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. Okay, so what I'm feeling for this card is obviously be gentle with yourself. What I'm thinking is, how many of us throughout our day tense in our body somewhere, in our throat, in our chest, in our stomach, in our upper back, in our face, in our jaw. I feel like everybody, a lot of people go around with this tension in your body and we don't even realize it. And I want to say that think about it throughout your day. Keep that in mind. Am I tensing my body in one way or another? And also, using a guided meditation helps you to check in with each part of your body and helps you like to relax, so that can be helpful. I feel like I have it in my throat, and that can't be good. Like having tightness in my throat, like that's just not good. That's not healthy. Like it's keeping me from breathing well. It's keeping me from speaking what I need to speak and voice myself. When we have that tension, it's like worry, it's stress, it's something that we are holding on to that we don't need to hold on to. We shouldn't keep like having that weigh on us. Throughout our day, we're constantly like holding our breath, or furrowing our brows, like clenching our teeth or our fists, like without even knowing. And in that way, we really aren't being gentle with ourselves. We want to nurture ourselves and be kind to ourselves and help ourselves and be sweet with ourselves. If we are constantly tense, that's not helping us, right? So remove yourself from a harsh situation or relationship. If something's like getting to you, if something's making you upset, whether it's a situation or a person, maybe it's time for you to back off. If something's getting you like extra like hyped, like extra emotional, like energetically like stressed or energetically agitated, that's something you want to distance yourself from. Thankfully, it's COVID, and we can have an excuse to say like, oh, well, I'm just gonna stay in my little house or in my space, you know, my room for now. Also, avoiding chemicals in your food and environment. I mean, I do drink, but it does, when I do drink, I do remember like, oh yeah, this is like something chemical that I'm putting in my body that's like hard for on my body, you know. And so just keep that in mind when you are, you know, partaking of substances, whether it's drinking or smoking. And it can be hard on your body. Speak lovingly about yourself and others. That's a big one, because we all have a tendency sometimes, one way or another, at some point, may start complaining about our situation or complaining about a person that we're having to deal with. Once we start chatting about that, that's kind of going on with the negative vibration there. So avoid talking bad about others, us also, of course, yourself. But once you start going on that bad vibration, chatting, that's kind of like gossiping. So that gossip is also a lower vibration, so something you don't want to do, because it'll keep you in that vibration and it'll make you go lower and lower. If you need to get it out, like write it. Don't like start just blabbing with your friends, which we are all tempted to do. I know I am, like, oh my gosh, this just happened, or whatever, this person, you know. But write it in your journal if you really need to get it out. Yeah, keep that kind of gossipy stuff like very minimal. Like, don't ever do that, because it will lower your vibration and it will come back to you, you know, in one way or another. So you don't want that type of energy on you. You want to be pure and full of light and elevated in your thoughts and your feelings. And yes, we all have our days where, you know, we're feeling bad, and that's the time where we especially need to be gentle with ourselves. Write it out in your journal. Maybe talk through it with a friend or your partner. Pet your animals, your doggies, your kitties, your bunnies, and that'll help you process it. Talk to your therapist. I love this card. Speak lovingly about yourself, especially. Like, don't just avoid, like, not speaking, like, talking bad stuff or saying bad stuff about you. Like, replace it with something good. If you were wanting to say something bad about yourself, thinking maybe, oh, I really should have, whatever it was, woken up earlier, or I really should have done this today, or more of that, or I should just think something more positive instead of the negative. Think about, like, you know, like with teachers. I was a teacher, so when we tell a student, like, oh, don't do that, as teachers, we're trained to say it in a more positive way, like, oh, I see so-and-so is doing a good job at being respectful or something. And so instead of saying, like, don't do this, you highlight the student who is doing a really good job. And when you're having the negative thought, replace it with something more positive, like, you know, as teachers do a lot of times. So guys, this is your Monday message. Be gentle with yourself. Like this little boo-boo baby lamb is so cute. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Also, stay tuned for my new thing that's coming. I will tell you and show you soon. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.